This is Doug with DT Excavation. Today's job, we're going to tailgate a driveway and we're going to be doing wheel tracks again. So just getting the truck set up to do the wheel tracks. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. It helps my channel out. In a previous episode, I showed you how I've made the tailgate tool, and I'll just kind of go over it again. I've got the tailgate propped open here, so that way you can see it a little better here. So basically it's just a piece of angle iron, and I've got it measured out so that the wheel tracks are, roughly about 24 inches here on either side, just like I said in the previous video. But I just come up with this design just because I can put it under the seat. It's sturdy and it'll pretty much last forever. There's other methods of doing this. Some people use a block of wood, some people use a barrel. There's different ways of doing it. I just like this way because it's easy. I can put it under the seat and just get it out whenever I need it. Anyway, this is basically what it looks like. Just pretty simple. Whenever you have the gravel in there, whenever you trip the tailgate will come out, whatever you set the chains to, and this will block the gravel from falling in the center, and it works out pretty well. When your gravel is pretty much out of the bed, there's just a little bit laying on this, not very much. For what little bit of gravel is laying on top of this, which is not a whole lot when you get done, it's really not that big a deal. Like I said, there's different ways of doing it. People have different methods. This is the way I chose, and I just kind of threw this together one evening in the shop to just try it out, and it seems like it's worked okay. Okay, let's go ahead and get it bolted on. Okay, I've got 1/2 inch bolts on this piece of metal here, and got the 1/2 inch nuts here, and I just got them doubled up with a washer. Basically it's doubling the nuts up. You could use a lock nut. I didn't have any at the time, so I just double nutted the bolt, just so if I was hauling multiple loads, I didn't have to worry about the bolt maybe working loose, vibrating and the bar falling out. So you can use a lock nut if you choose to, and that does the same thing, or you can double nut it. I just kind of grabbed what I had around the shop there, and like I said, just kind of threw it together. And just going and kind of finger tighten these down here. Then we'll go and put the ratchet to it. Just kind of snug them up. You don't have to kill them. And then, like I said, I'm using a double nut here just to make sure that it doesn't back off over the course of multiple loads of gravel. So I'll go ahead and take that chalk of wood out, and you'll see the gate slam shut here. And you kind of noticed how that slid shut. You can kind of get an idea when the gate's open. You see how it goes and covers the center and just lets the gravel come out on the edge. Now that plate is up off the bottom of the bed just a little bit, because if it was resting flat on it, it wouldn't allow the gate to open, because the gate opens at an arch, and if you had that flat on there, it would wedge the gate and it wouldn't open. So you have to have a little bit of distance under that so it'll swing out, but not so much that the gravel will go underneath of it. This old truck's got an uneven bed. It's kind of barely touching the other side. It's a little higher on this side just because the bed's just bent, but that's basically the way it works. Okay, so whenever you're tailgating, whether you're doing just the wheel tracks or you're doing the full width of the bed, you have to set the gate to the proper distance according to whatever stone that you're putting on. A larger stone, the gate's going to have to be open wider. A finer stone, depending on how thick you want to put it on, you want to go and set the gate tighter. So generally when I'm doing wheel tracks, you have these chains that go down. It's attached to the bed, comes down through the bed and goes over here and attaches on the side. So basically what I do on this truck is I go and pull it up to where I roughly have about 1 finger distance between the bed and the chain. Now you may have to kind of play with that a little bit to get it exactly right. But it's basically, you know, you just basically want about 1 finger width between the bed and the chain. And you do that on both sides, and that goes and sets that only allows the tailgate to come out and hit this. So it will only come open about yay far. And you just adjust this accordingly to whatever size stone that you have in there. And you just have to get to where you learn your truck. Every truck is a little different. The way the chain's placed might be a different location. But basically this is the way you do it on the old style trucks. So this is what I have. Okay, let's get started. Okay, we got this driveway tailgated. Everything come out pretty well. Wash 57s. So it laid in really nice. Okay, thanks for watching.